Hello, vinyl community. Just wanted to come on here and thank a few people. Some more VCLT coming my way. Hopefully some of the VCLT that I've been sending out to people has been making it to their destinations. I've seen a couple videos around the vinyl community. So I'm glad that's hitting home. I am long overdue. I have not had a lot of time to make videos, so long overdue thank yous to some people, but without extending this too long and making this too drawn out, let me just mention a few people and say thanks. First of all, this one is probably the longest overdue. Logan, Aisle 3 Comedy, sent me a CD of his band, The Ransom. Apparently this is a limited edition. Mine is number 5 of 15. And this is The Ransom Live in Smoke at Swing State 08-24-12. Including a bonus instrumental jam that is 35 and 30, almost 36 minutes long. So pretty good stuff. I didn't know what to expect. He mentioned sending me something like that, and I didn't know what to expect, but I really enjoyed this. It kind of starts off, it's a live thing, but it kind of starts off saying, I think it's Logan, it comes on and says, hello, we're Creedence Clearwater Revival, and then proceeds to start to shred. So definitely not Creedence Clearwater Revival, but good stuff, and thank you, Logan, I appreciate that. Aisle 3 Comedy, I will put links to this, to his page and others down below. Dave, who I have actually been communicating much more with in the Facebook wing of the vinyl community. That could probably be true for most of the people I'm going to mention here. Mainly because I just, it's easier for me to get on Facebook and, send in a few comments and, converse with people. It's so much easier to do that there than it is to do it on YouTube. But YouTube's got its place too. So I just I haven't been here in a while because I haven't had time for the length of time that things take on YouTube, both creating videos and watching videos. But I'm pretty much on a daily basis, or at least an every other day basis. I'm on the Facebook vinyl community page and communicating with people there. And Dave, DRuno82, is one of the people that I've been communicating with. He and his two brothers. Anyway, Dave, thank you very much, Dave. Dave sent me 3 mysterious CDRs and a note. And one of the CDRs I knew was coming because we had just recently talked about it. I'm trying to see if that's the one. That's not the one. It'll be the last one I pick, I know it. Sent me a copy of an electronic tribute to U2. So that was very interesting listen. Not quite sure what to make of that, because to me U2 and electronic music are two completely opposite ends of something. Well, maybe not completely opposite ends, but anyway, you get what I'm saying here. But anyway, I did enjoy this. I enjoy people taking liberties with covers on things and not being super faithful to the original, because you discover some interesting things about the song that way, I think. So anyway, electronic tribute to U2 that he told me fairly recently that he was going to send me. He's indicating that that's what he was going to send me. Also, he and I had forgotten about this. He and I had talked about the band live quite a while ago. And I had Mental Jewelry and I had Throwing Copper. And I really liked both of those records, but by the time Secret Samadhi came out, I had kind of checked out with the band. It wasn't like I didn't like them or anything like that. I just kind of moved on and started listening to other things and never went back. But quite a while ago, and I had forgotten about this, but quite a while ago, he and I had a conversation about Secret Samadhi. and he was pretty convinced that if I heard it, I would really like it. And Dave, you are correct about that. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. And then the third CD that he sent me was by a band called Swoon, and he told me that this was a band that was local to his area when he was in high school, and they only ever put out one album, and I don't think the title of that album is on here. It just says Swoon, so either that was the title of the album or it didn't get written on the CDR. But anyway, pretty good stuff. As probably was the case for a band that was a local band with not a lot of money, the production leaves a little bit to be desired. I think the vocals are a bit too far back in the mix, and the drummer is great, but he's a little bit far back in the mix as well. But that was an interesting, I really enjoyed that. That was interesting. I appreciate that. So thank you very much, Dave. Some great music to listen to there. I've been thinking about a couple things to send you. One of the things that I find kind of funny is that every now and then I'll come up with what I think is a great idea for a record I could send you, and then it seems like within 3 or 4 days of that thought, you will post that you just found that record. So alright, I think I'm going to try and squeeze one more in on this video. Try not to make it too long. Connor in the UK. Again, somebody I communicate with much more on Facebook. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure if he has a YouTube channel. I will find out, and if he does, I'll definitely put the link for that one below too. But I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Connor. I'm really not sure. Anyway, a while back, he posted that he had found something related to Susie and the Banshees, and I started drooling over it on Facebook. And the guy turns around and says, "Oh yeah, I'll send it to you." So that was just an awesome thing to do, and that's just another. That's how things are in the VC to a certain extent, and I just think that's awesome. I mean, I try and do that too. I try and sort of pay it back or pay it forward or whatever. Maybe not always to the same person, but that whole idea that somebody talks about having a record, or not having a record, they really, really want this record, and I mean, heck, if you've got one lying around and it doesn't mean that much to you, you send it to them. That's pretty cool. That's the way that works. That is VCLT. That's the nature of VCLT. Anyway, so I'll shut up, get off my soapbox. Connor sent me Susie and the Banshees 12-inch for Swimming Horses, which part of the reason I was sort of drooling over this on Facebook is because the cover is so awesome. I believe this is Hyena era. So anyway, Connor sends me 12-inch for Susie and the Banshees, Swimming Horses, B-side, Let Go the Humming Wires. So that was very, very cool. Connor also sent along a letter that was very nice. I won't read that online here, kind of a private thing. He also sent along a New West Records sampler. Connor, I have to admit that I have one of these already, but I can promise you that this will find a good home. If this was your only one and you wanted me to send it back to you, I'd be happy to do that. Otherwise, I will find it a good home. It's a good sampler, though, from New West Records. I don't know whether you picked this up on Record Store Day, but that's when I found mine. So, another sampler, Topplers, Free CD3. Free CD3. I don't know anything about Topplers. It seems to be all sort of centered around. Oh, here it says right here. Topplers Records is an online DIY record label based in West Scotland. So it's kind of cool. It's got some Total. I mean, I don't really know any of these bands. Actually, Nicky Sudden is on here, and I know Nicky Sudden. I know some of his stuff anyway. But I don't really know anything else on there. So looking forward to checking that out. Very much appreciate it. He also sent me a record store pin or badge, and I meant to pull that out for the video and I completely forgot, so I'm very sorry. It's pretty cool. It's a you know, little badge, it's record store day, that sort of thing. Also, a bag from his local record store. So I don't know if you heard me rambling on about this in a video or not, but I've gotten to the point where I'm sort of casually collecting record store bags from different places around the world, really. I know John Staffsall has sent me one from the UK, at least one. Brett sent me one. Oh, Gary sent me one. A bunch of people. There's more. I have more. Oh, Miko sent me one. I don't know. I've got at least a half a dozen of them at this point, but it's kind of cool. So I'm, you know, sort of collecting record bags from around the world, and there is one from Connor's neck of the woods. So to all you guys, thank you so much for this stuff. It's very much appreciated. I love listening to the new music. I love you know, spinning things that I haven't heard before. I love the fact that when I play those things, I'm going to be thinking of you guys. Just more of that sort of communal feeling that we have around here. So thank you very much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I will talk to you all later.